and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And just recently came out in the media today, there's a new hottest pepper in the world, according to Guinness Book of World Records. Now for years, nearly a decade, it's been the Carolina Reaper as the world's hottest pepper. But just recently, officially certified by Guinness Book of World Records, Pepper X, the new world's hottest pepper. All right, and it was made by Ed Curry, maker of the Carolina Reaper, too, from Pucker Butt Pepper Company. Now, this is a very controversial thing because so many people are gunning and shooting for getting the new world's hottest pepper. Now, Ed Curry was the first one to pull the trigger on it, but there are 4 or 5 other peppers that are hotly contested for being the world's hottest pepper out there in the chili head, if you will, community. So I don't know, most of these super hot peppers hotter than the Carolina Reaper. I've not tried the solo peppers, but I have tried products with them in, and I haven't always noticed that much of a difference. They're hot, don't get me wrong, really hot, but it's hard to tell the difference between like Reaper and some of the other super hots out there. But anyway, it's been a while. So I do have a sauce with the new certified world's hottest pepper, the Pepper X. And it is the hot ones, the last dab with Pepper X. And the bottle is so small you can't really read what's going on it, but I do have the box. And if you can get in on this side, I don't know if you can zoom that close, but it does have the Pepper X and the ingredients here. If you can. If you can't, it's fine. People just have to take my word for it.
I'll say Pepper X, but I can barely see it.
Okay. So anyway, the last dab was one of the first sauces with Pepper X. There's been some other challenges, like the dual chip challenge that has Pepper X in it too. But like I said, there's some other highly contested, so I don't know how long the Pepper X will hold out as being the hottest pepper, or some other people will submit theirs into it too. But anyway, it's been a while since I've had a little Pepper X, and to mark that it is currently rated the world's hottest pepper, I'm going to try a little bit. Now, normally on Hot Ones, the show, normally what happens is people just try a dab of it. Or they try it on like chicken or some kind of food, like a chicken wing. But I am going to take a spoonful of the last dab.
Excuse me, sorry, buddy.
Woo! Burns my nose just sniffing it. So also on here, Pepper X's top ingredient, vinegar, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and mustard, or the other ones they've added to this sauce. And for a long time, this was the hottest sauce that they had on Hot Ones. Now they have the experience too, which is supposed to be a little bit maybe hotter. All right, look at all these drops. Now, last dab, you take 1 drop. I have a pretty close to full spoonful here. Probably like 20 drops worth. A little look of regret, but here we go. As the heat is building, I do get a hot pepper flavor, and I do get some of the other flavors that it accounts for in there. Some of the spices, mustardy and stuff. That's a nice burn. I like it. Right now it's not too overwhelming, but I think it's going to be a slow build. It's got my saliva glands kind of going. I do like the flavor though. drink the bottle, says the mysterious voice. It's got more of my saliva glands really kicking in. Like I'm like almost like getting a little drooly more than like heat wise. It's kind of weird. Oh. Oh. Heat wise, like I said, it's hot, but I want to say this year, and I don't know what the mixture is compared to the mustard and other ingredients. I wouldn't say it's that much hotter than some of the other hot sauces that I've had, like with Reaper or things of that nature. Obviously, average person here would be at a 10. My heat scale, even after a whole spoonful, is only somewhere around like a 1 or a 2-ish. I mean, it is what it is. All right, Pepper X though. Also, you might just have to amp it up with some stuff, because also I've had the dual chip challenge. In my opinion, the one chip challenge, if you've tried that, is hotter than the dual chip, and that has Pepper X in it as well. I'm not gonna, downplay Pepper X. It is a hot pepper. I haven't had one. Like I said, I haven't had one solely, but a lot of these other proclaiming world hottest peppers I haven't had either. And if I don't try them out, I don't really have that comparison to make. I mean, in products, some products are hotter than others, and I don't know. So a lot of my chili head friends have like various different opinions of which one is the hottest and what it is. The reason I'm doing this is because it is Guinness Book certified now as the hottest pepper, and someday I would love to try a straight Pepper X to see, and I'd love to try some of those other super hot ones to see too. So hopefully sometime in the future for that. But anyway, hot ones. Last dab with Pepper X in it. Good burn. Average person's going to get a little bit smoke from this, but in chili head, it's nothing super duper scary. Unless like the secret mystery voice said I chug the bottle, then I might have a little bit of issues, but I think I'm going to pass on that for this evening, at least for the moment. Alright, so newest hottest pepper, Pepper X, just came out certified by Guinness Book. Go get some last dab. I know you can get sauces or dual chip if you really want to try. And most people can handle this. Some of the people in my family and friends have had this in a drop form, like the last dab form, and have been able to handle it with a really good burn. So you might be able to do it as well. All right. Well, we hope you have a good night, and we'll see you next time here on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.